Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Fellowship of the Ring. We are here in the Barrow Downs again. And we gotta go find those rascally little hobbits again, because they've gone. Again.
The fog here is quite thick indeed.
These are Barrow Wights. No, these are ghosts. They're skeleton-headed ghosts with little crowns on, which kind of look like sailor hats to me. I'm just gonna get some mushrooms here. We are going to kill all the ghosts. If that's even possible. But we're not gonna use our stick for this fight. We're just going to suddenly die. Okay, that works too. We just died on the Barrow Downs. I'm gonna do it more this way.
The fog here is quite thick
Yes,
indeed.
further away now. Going to just get a few more mushrooms, and we're going to do a little trick I learned for fighting these guys. They can't come any closer than that. So we're just gonna get them here, get their rocks on. They're bobbing their heads. Look at all these rocks we've thrown at ghosts. So that's a little trick you can use to kill ghosts. Come on. No!
Oh.
Okay. New plan. we're not going to be fighting any ghosts. We're going to grab the mushrooms and go right to the objective, okay? That seems a much sounder plan. We're just going to dodge everything like we managed to do in the old forest. And when gathering water lilies. This doesn't have an experience system. Not really any reason to go around killing everything, is there? We're not going to do a no mercy Lord of the Rings run. And anyway, one of these ghosts might be Nabstablook. You want to kill Nabstablook? One of them might also be Metatut. Don't want to kill Lord of the Rings Metatut and Nabstablook. The Barrow Downs are a lot bigger than I remembered. There we are. And here's the Barrow White.
Sam, Mary, wake up, all
You
of
may
you.
remember this
I've
from
got to set
the
them free.
book.
Get them out of here.
A sword
Take a
laid
special
across the
weapon
neck
to stop this
of
thing, if anything can.
across the neck of the Hobbit. Gonna save now. I can't quite remember how to fight this boss. He seems kind of unkillable from this perspective. It looks pretty cool. But so we get the Westernist dagger, which we just did. Okay, that's... Okay, I guess it decided to ignore my save file. Gotta go all the way back there.
The fog here is
Shut
quite
up,
thick
Frodo.
indeed.
I was watching the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings again. In my opinion, it is definitely his best of the fantasy films he made. The animation's a hell of a lot better than in Wizards. Wizards, it's a good idea, great designs on things, but the animation looks a little wonky whenever anything moves, and that's kind of the point of animation, is to move. So that was a little annoying, but... And Lord of the Rings was more interesting than Fire and Ice, which, I mean, it's enjoyable to show to the stoned people or drunk people. But Lord of the Rings already has an established plot and isn't just Boris Vallejo paintings come to life. But not in a cool way, as in the paintings come to life in the real world. That would be interesting. There'd be something to do with that. It's just Boris Vallejo paintings, string them together, try to get a plot. Didn't really work that well for me. Because there, aside from like some of the things I mentioned about it in the last video, it is very good as a film. Only problem is that, well, no, it's. I mean, it has some slight inaccuracies, and because it is 2 movies in, well, 2 entire books in 2 hours. Some things do seem rushed. Like, Treebeard only comes in for like 1 scene in the entire thing. But a lot of I do have a lot of nostalgia for that film, because for the longest time, if you wanted to watch a Lord of the Rings movie, that's what you watched, because that's what there was. You watched that, you watched the Rankin Bass Hobbit, and you watched, and you didn't watch the Rankin Bass Return of the King for 2 reasons. 1, it was bad. 2, you never would have known that because it's one of the hardest freaking films to get. It's one of the hardest films that isn't actually banned to get. Kill this guy. And it seems we'll have all of the ghosts in one area. His head is all vibrating. I think his neck broke. His ghost neck. There we go. Aha! Can't get me when I'm at my barrow. Olé! Take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Aha! Aha! Olé! There we go. Enough rocks in your head? I'm just gonna go to that barrow and finish off the big old barrow white. Pretty much seen all there is to see in this level. Heavy side obscuring fog, almost Silent Hill-esque, but seems like it might be trying to take it to replicate the Silent Hill thing, but exciting. I'm just gonna go kill the Barrow White, the boss. I remember how to kill the boss.
Sam? Mary, Wake up, all of you! I've got to set them free. Get them out of here. It'll take a special weapon to stop this thing. If anything.
Westernist dagger. Westernist dagger. A keen short blade crafted by the men of Westernist. Okay, that's not gonna work. He has to do a certain thing for us to be able to attack him. Which, in typical boss fashion, he seems reluctant. Mushrooms. Yeah. He's not doing the thing. There we go. Okay. Just gotta dodge around the breath attack. And there he goes. Got it, haha. Haha. Need some more mushrooms. Yes!
Why didn't we listen to Tom?
Because you're idiots.
Wait. Perhaps Tom is near. Oh, Tom Bombadil, Tom Bombadil, oh, by water, wood, and hill, by the reed and the willow,
I mean, Frodo
by fire,
can't
sun,
sing
and
that
moon.
well in this, but really,
Hearken now
would you
and
have been
hear us.
attacked by a magic
Come,
ancient
Tom
zombie launcher?
Bombadil, for our need is
I'm giving
near
his bad
us.
thing down to
Well, little
stress.
friends, old Tom has answered
Yay.
your call. Get out, old white, vanish in the sunlight, shrivel like the cold mist till the world is mended. Out into the barren lands far beyond the mountains. Come never here again, leave your barrow empty. Lost and forgotten be, darker than the darkness, where gates stand forever shut till the world is mended.
And Tom beats the bear away.
Thank you, Tom.
The spell on this barrow lies broken, and no wight shall ever come back
Cool.
to it. I've scattered the barrow's treasures. They're free to all finders. Old Tom has taken a pretty toy for his lady, and here are some fine blades for young hobbits who go walking into dark and danger.
It's perfectly clean, untouched by time.
Yes, thank you again.
They were forged long ago by the men of Westerness across the sea in ancient Numenor. They cast spells on their blades for the bane of the Dark Lord. Their kings of Numenor are forgotten now, but their sons wander in loneliness, guarding simple folk from wicked things.
I wonder if this blade can hurt one of the Black Riders.
Old Tom shall see you safe over the borders of his land. From there you should travel to Bree,
I wouldn't go
a
trying
fair
to stab
village.
a Black
Stay
Rider
the night
then.
at the Prancing Pony Inn.
Fair advice. Lead the way.
Ready to follow Tom, then?
Indeed. The further we are from the barrows, the better.
Let us speed on our way.
We left the cold stone fields of the Barrow Downs and arrived at the hillside village of Bree,
Bree.
home to both
My
hobbits and
favorite level
big
in the game,
folk.
actually.
We said goodbye to Tom and entered Bree, seeking a warm fire and a door between us and the night. At last we found a cheerful inn with the sign of the Prancing Pony.
Splendid.
We surely aren't staying in this inn, are we?
Why not? Tom recommended it.
I thought we might see about staying with some of the Bree hobbits. It'd be more home-like.
Oh, Sam, this is as good as an inn back home. Just a lot larger.
The larger the inn,
The larger the
Shut up,
meals.
Don't worry, Sam. This will be fine.
Maybe Sam can find a tater patch to sleep in.
I'll make arrangements with the innkeeper while you three find something to eat. And remember, from now on, my name is Mr. Underhill.
Right. Come on, Sam, Pippin. Goodbye, Mr. Underhill.
Okay, sorry about that. There's this little glitch. Now here we are in the Inn of the Prancing Pony, which is a lot more cheerful than it was in the movie. Because in the movie, the Inn of the Prancing Pony was freaking scary. Well, it would have been scary. It was scary mainly because low-angle shots and stuff, and like from the perspective of the hobbits, it was scary. Where are you? Got my Western Stagger here. Parliament, where are you? Innkeeper's not here. Ah, some people. Let's talk to some of these people. Hello.
Hello. I'd like to give you a word of advice, young hobbit.
Oh?
Certainly.
There are some dangerous folks about tonight. I hope you stay safe.
I'm sure I will.
So do I. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you. Hello, strange fellow. Hello, man with a weird hat. Hello, giant gnome. Can't talk to the giant gnome.
I don't like you hobbits much. Go away.
Oh, you want to go then? Oh, you want to go then? You want to go then? Come on! Kick your ass 12 ways a Sunday.
Hello there.
Gnarly, at your service.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Underhill.
And how do you find Bree, Underhill? Is it to your liking?
It is pleasant enough, though it isn't the Shire, or the kingdom under the mountain, I'll wager.
You know of Erebor? How I miss my distant home.
No,
Soon
this is
I shall
Nolly.
return there.
Don't exactly
Once
know
my
whose
business in the
parents,
west
who
reaches
his
its
parent
conclusion.
is, but he's
I will
one
be
of
glad to be among my
the
folk
13
again.
dwarves
Good fortune to
that
you,
went
Nolly.
off
And
with
to you,
Bilbo.
Underhill.
Well, he's the son of
May
one of the
your
13.
shire be
he's the
ever
son of one of the
green and
13
fair.
dwarves that went off with Bilbo to the Lonely Mountain.
I still don't like the look of this place.
We'll be gone soon enough, Sam. Don't worry.
That is my worry if you follow me, sir. We'll be gone. Gone for good.
Very, very prudent worry.
We should have come here long ago. Good food and excellent drink.
Don't get too comfortable. Things could change.
I'll worry about that when the time comes. Until then, I shall rest my weary feet and enjoy the local hospitality.
Can you talk to the giant gnome now? No. Let's talk to...
Good evening to you.
Pleased to meet
Hello.
you. My name is Underhill.
Is this your first time in an inn, Mr. Underhill?
No, that is to say, it's my first time in this inn.
I see. Well, if you're planning on staying here, you should check with the innkeep. Wait too long and you'll be sleeping in the stables.
Right. Thank you for the advice.
I wonder who this fellow is. Let's go talk to Barnum.
Hello. I'd like to...
Half a minute, if you please. Nob, where are you? We've customers.
Oh,
Step
my
lively.
God.
Now then, good evening, little master. Ballerman Butterbur
I mean
at your
this
service.
with the greatest
what
of
may you be
respect
wanting?
and
Room
admiration.
for 4, please.
You're from the Shire, from the Sandy.
It's Chris Vaughn.
We don't get many from the Shire
So
nowadays.
it's the guy I've worked.
Shire.
It's like a
Now, what
black-haired
does that
Chris
remind me of?
Vaughn.
Might I ask your name?
Mr. Underhill.
I'm run off my feet with all these
This is
travellers tonight.
incredible.
There's a crowd in the house tonight as there hasn't been in long years. Lucky you're a hobbit. That's the only
It's-
kind of room we have left. Here's your key then. Nob! Nob, you woolly-footed
Chris
snowcoach,
Vaughn?
where are you?
Here,
The
sir.
guy I've worked
Here
with
I am.
on
Where's
Lexia
Bob?
Kane,
Find
Phantom
him
of the
double
Opera.
sharp. He's got some
in
ponies to
my
stable
game.
straight away.
I'll get right on it, sir.
You'll excuse me, sir, that I've a party of dwarves to tend to, and
dwarves.
all these strangers coming up the Greenway from the south. Busy days, these.
So yeah, Barnum and Butterbur, Knob. Just gonna go in, talk to the other inn patrons a bit.
Oh, it was the best party
no,
ever.
Pippin.
Fireworks that only a wizard could make. Old Bilbo starts a long, boring speech, but he has a trick up his sleeve, or in his pocket.
Mr. Underhill,
Best party
I'd
ever.
stop your friend from talking if I were you.
So Bilbo says to the 144 hobbits at the party, "You are one gross of hobbits." Everyone's so offended, they don't see his hand go into his pocket.
You'd better do something quick.
Bilbo says to
People
the
of Bree, thank you for your gracious reception.
Let's have a song.
Oh, wait, I'm getting to the good part.
Very well then. A song. There is an inn, a merry old
This is a
inn,
pretty good one.
beneath an old grey hill.
It needs
And they make us
musical
do so branded a man, and the
accompaniment,
moon
though.
himself flew down at night to eat his fill.
Where did he go? So
There's a
sorry.
very good version in the
Conjurer's trick, that's all.
version.
Right, and a fine trick it was.
What you did was worse than anything your friend could have said.
It was an accident.
I want a word with you somewhere quiet.
I think you've all guessed who this gentleman is.
Hello, who are you? And what do you want?
Pippin's drunk, I guess.
I am called Strider.
Yep.
And if what I
This
say is
is
helpful to you,
Aragorn.
I want you to take me with you.
I would not agree to any such thing until I knew a lot more about you.
Excellent. You seem to be coming to your senses again after your accident.
Begging your pardon, I need a word.
Everyone in this place needs a word.
I remembered what it was I forgot.
What?
About a Shire hobbit named Baggins, but called Underhill.
Oh.
Who told you this?
Gandalf the wizard. He asked me to send this letter to you in the Shire, but I forgot. I expect he'll turn me into a block of wood.
He is prone to do that.
Dear Frodo, bad news. You must leave for Rivendell before the end of July. Do not wait for your birthday. I will meet you if I can, or follow you if I can't.
You can trust the ranger called Strider, but make sure he's the real Strider. His true name is Aragorn.
You don't read that out loud, you
I am
moron.
Aragorn, son of Arathorn. And if by life or death I can save you, I will.
Kind of looks like the comic book
I thought I would
version
have to
of
persuade you
facially
without
of
proof,
Conan.
but my looks are against me.
I believed you, or I wanted to. The enemy spies look fair but feel foul, while you feel fair.
But look foul.
Yeah, shut
Hold
up,
on.
Pippin.
Where's Merry? He's still not back from his walk.
Stay here. I'll find him.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Moment of the best character in the game, Aragorn. We've got no more stick for us. We've got a frickin' longsword. No more throwing rocks. Bow and arrow. Of course, infinite ammo. Also, wanna know what our jump button does? Kick. Hello, Hobbit.
Sorry, sir. The stables are all closed off. I got to get 'em clean before the boss has my hide.
I understand. Okay then, let's find Meriadoc Brandybuck. Got some merchant stands. Ooh. Got some cram. That'll be our main healing item from here on out. Strider doesn't use mushrooms. Oh, it's that guy from the inn.
What do you want, Longshanks?
None of your concern, horse thief.
What? You gonna call me a horse
I just
thief?
did.
I already have. Now be gone.
You've stuck your nose in the wrong place. I've seen you talking to the Shire Rats. You want the reward for Baggins all to yourself. But you won't get it.
Die. You dead? You are most assuredly dead. Our first real kill of a real enemy. Got a blacksmith in there. Oops, some more cram. Cram's always good. Another good thing about Aragorn is he can't jump. Spacebar kicks for him. Can knock many kinds of enemies over. Mary, dude.
Ah, there you are, Mary.
Who are you?
They call me Strider. I am a friend of Gandalf.
Very well, friend. What should we do now?
Return to the inn and find your friends. Tell Butterbur to lodge you in my quarters.
What about you?
I think it's time to throw these enemies off the scent.
Beg your pardon?
I'm going to collect some items to make decoys of you hobbits. You'll see. You must come with me. I'll see you safely back to the inn.
I do appreciate it. These streets have suddenly become rather unfriendly.
Come along.
Oh. Wolves. Hey, it's that guy. From, who said he hopes, Frodo doesn't get hurt. He's let wolves into Bree. We cannot kick over a wolf. By the way, I have to check one thing. It doesn't say. Never mind. Just continue on noble quest. That actually game that looked pretty interesting. I never got around to playing because was Aragorn's Quest.
Hold! What are you doing out here?
That's my business.
It's my business now. You'll beg to tell me after my friends work you over.
This is the gatekeep. He has halberd.
These small logs will give my decoys convincing arms and legs in the dark. Having got the gatekeeper to miss them.
Oh, we killed him and we got some lembas bread. We're low on health, so we're gonna eat some cram now. A bland but nourishing whey bread baked by the men in the north for journeys in the wild. Restores 30 health. We also have longsword, a sturdy blade common throughout Middle Earth, and a bow carried by huntsmen, rangers, and archers across Middle Earth. We are, of course, a ranger and a man of Numenor. But hey, you all know Aragorn. He's Aragorn. He's like the hero of Lord of the Rings.
These rags will make my decoys more convincing.
What do we find this way? It's fun being Aragorn, it really is. Especially more so later in the game when you actually do have hordes of enemies to face. Oh, what have we here?
Talk, you little mouse. Talk or I'll make you
Well, it's
squeak.
you.
I don't know, no Baggins. I swear it.
Little Mousie's about to get his hairy foot
You're
in a rat
rather
trap.
unattractive.
Bold words for a filthy orc son of Mordor.
Ah, I'll make you squeak too, Wanderer.
There we go. Figured it out. Okay. You can stop. Stay down. You okay?
I owe you my life, mister. Those men from the south, they were out to kill me.
Find safer quarters. There may be more of those men about.
Right you are, sir. Them dirty horse stalls can wait.
Now I'm just gonna grab
This hay will help fatten my little decoys.
We've already killed quite a few people. Wolf. I mean, I understand why wolves are such a common enemy in video games, but I don't like it. I mean, wolves are, along with bats, some of my favorite animals. It's kind of one of those really, how do you say, not defate. They've gotten the short.
These melons will make fine substitutes for hobbit heads. They will break convincingly in the dark.
Good, now we're Dunbury. Not this little cutscene to watch. The Nazgul.
What a day this has been. I can barely keep my eyes open.
Black Riders, I hope this plan works.
You should sleep, all of you. I'll keep watch in the night. We leave at dawn.
Where will we go?
Toward Rivendell. But not by the main road.
Ah, I should have known. More shortcuts and long delays. The last time we tried that, we were almost eaten by a tree.
My shortcuts don't go wrong. Early the next morning, I led the 4 hobbits safely out of Bree and into the troll-haunted wilderness beyond. We approached the hill that the elves call Amon Sul and that men call Weathertop.
Excellent.
Strider, what's that light?
I'm not certain. It's too distant to make out. But it appears to be coming from Weathertop.
It's like lightning.
We'll know more once we reach Weathertop. We need to reach Weathertop's summit quickly. If Gandalf is following, he'll go there to look for us.
We might find Gandalf there.
The hope is faint. And he's even less likely to find us on the paths I take through the wilderness.
Perhaps the Black Riders won't find us in the wilderness either.
Frodo, Samwise, come with me.
Lead the way, Aragorn.
Just gonna grab this bit of lambus bread. Because you always want lambus bread, and that'll be today's episode of Fellowship of the Ring. Next time we'll be going through Weathertop, and I think the place after Weathertop. Weathertop is where the game actually gets going with actual Aragorn combat. See you all in the next video. Ciao! Hi, hope you enjoyed that video. This was played, recorded, and edited by me, Merrick D'Amato. The art was by Ann Rogers, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Ciao!